Hi, welcome to Awaken Spirit Wisdom. Today I'm going to do a full moon reading in Libra, which is taking place around the 28th of March, depending on where you live. So basically it's what I'm bringing into the reading, or what I'm wanting to bring into the reading, or Spirit wants to bring into the reading, between all of us. Is an idea of what cycle you've been completing. So from the Libra new moon last year to the Libra full moon is a cycle completion, and generally it's to do with Libra being anything to do with partnerships. So it could be one-to-one relationships, friendships, work connections, or it could even be your relationship with yourself. So just wanting to get Spirit to bring forward information to illuminate things that have been hidden with regards to whatever your question is. So it's more than likely going to pertain to a relationship of some kind. Could be friendships, family, so everybody will be at a different place with this. And also to see what blessings you've, or what your growth has been through these last 6 months, so what you've learned and how that has strengthened you. And then at the end of the reading I'm going to do a healing empowerment, or I think it's a healing empowerment blessing card to bring in a blessing from the universe because of whatever cycle you've finished or have achieved. So let's see what comes up. I don't know why I'm like today, but anyway, bear with me. It feels like a lot of energy coming through already. So I get like that sometimes when Spirit are like, woo, energy gets a bit full on. So I'm going to see what door is closing and then what door is opening for you first of all. So Spirit, for the collective. Oh yes, I must mention that this is a collective reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Obviously you need to discern what is right for you. So Spirit, can you bring us information about anything that's hidden with regards to the full moon in Libra, was coming to light? What door is closing and what door is opening? Right, so I have two doors. That one fell out first, so I'll just hold them up so you can see what they look like. I love these cards, they're just so cool. Right, so the first one is destiny. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. So something is definitely completing for you. And the door that is opening is this one. And it's passages. Can't see it. The light in my room is just like crazy. There we go, passages. Spiritual signs of inclination. You walking through passages of your transformation. That is so funny because I kept pulling that out recently. Well, it kept falling out. So, right. So we're going to get some cards from your guardian guides to see what else they want you to know, or if there's any area of your life they want to discuss or shed some light on. That's as part of your completion and moving into your transformation. So I'm going to take this one. So we've got Epiphany. Can't see that either. The time of the day, Epiphany, and it's your higher self connecting with you, so I'll get into that in a minute. Just see if there's any other card that wants to come out. So you are going to get, as the door closes and as the full moon comes through over the next 3 days before and 3 days after the full moon in Libra, things are going to really start to make sense for you. You're going to get flashes of ideas, inspiration, but also insights into where you've been and what's been unfolding and what's been triggering this transformation for you. So your spirit guides, your master teacher wants to discuss priorities. And your warrior guide is talking about competition. So I'm going to draw one more card. Just one more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Seeds. Your guardian angels are surrounding you. I knew there was something else coming through. Okay. So I feel what Spirit wants to let you know is whatever's been unfolding in your life over the last 6 months, with regards to a situation, like I said before, either a partnership, a relationship, it could be work, it could be family. You'll kind of know what area of your life you have a question about. I do feel that Spirit are wanting to let you know that your higher self is going to bring you information. You are going to get insights. Things are going to start to make sense. I do feel that you may even have like dreams coming through. Be aware of any synchronistic messages through like songs, or you're picking up a book and all of a sudden you read the same kind of thing, or through films. You know, our Spirit are always trying to communicate with you in different forms, and it's just about being aware of the information coming through. If you hear it 3 times, then you know it's confirmation. Just be aware, it may not be what you want to hear initially. This deception card, the deceive card, may be that you've been denying an aspect of truth has been too painful for you to look at or for you to deal with. So maybe this could be to do with your own self relationship, that you're not ready to face something, and your angels are surrounding you, letting you know that there is something about the situation that you need to see the whole truth about. It's part of your destiny, and you need to see whatever this is so you can close the door and move into your transformation. For others of you, this may be to do with somebody in the workplace is not giving you all the truth or all the information that you need, and is causing some conflict for you, or a sense of competition, or a sense that you need to keep your guard up. For others of you, this may be a third-party relationship where information about the third person is coming to light. I do feel that in this picture, hold it up, the mask has been taken off. So either you need to take your mask off, or somebody is revealing the truth to you. And if you have a look at the card as well, everybody around you is wearing the mask. So it may be that the situation that you're in is filled with deception, or has been for a while. And it may be that it's not intentional. You know, we all have masks. We all kind of hide our true selves, or we don't even know we're doing it. So it may not necessarily be on purpose, but everything's been hidden for a reason, and it's been to get you to this point where you are closing a chapter in your life. And this is your destiny card. Okay, walking through this door, and this door is closing behind you. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. So I do feel that when this truth comes to light, whatever it is for you, it may be that you're just making a decision based on all the facts, because now you can see everything. You know, sometimes we want to move forward, but we don't have all the information. information is definitely coming through for you with the higher self card and epiphanies coming forward. You are going to have your answers come through, maybe not in the way that you were expecting, or maybe not in the form that you wanted, but when you receive the truth, or you have these epiphanies, something will just click inside you, and it will set you free. So you will know in your heart that the weight that you've been feeling will suddenly lift, and you'll have a sense of freedom coming through. I do feel for some of you, you are packing up and you're walking away. This obviously has to do with the door closing, so for some of you may literally be leaving a situation, a work situation, a relationship, moving house. Some of you may be finally packing everything in a box and going, right, I'm done with this, I've sorted it, I've got resolution, I'm moving on in my life, I'm moving towards the transformation. For others of you, I feel that if this is, no, just hold on, spirit or changing now. You are needing to put yourself first to get balance back into your life so that this transformation can take place for you. This is about you shedding a aspect or part of your life that is complete, and it's an important cycle for you to complete. So you do need to set yourself some time aside just to consolidate and heal, or reflect, do what you need to do in order to allow the door to fully close and to walk into the next phase with the lessons and the blessings and peace from the situation, because obviously you have grown as a result of all of this. So do recognize those things that you have achieved. Some of you, I feel it's been quite difficult, and some of you it's been, whatever. So everybody's coming in with different energy. So I'm just going to do some tarot cards, get some more clarification. What would you like to let everyone know about the full moon in Libra? Interesting, you have the moon card showing up. Ta-da! Love it. Okay. It's just started raining. So with the moon showing up, this is a lot of different things coming through, but it's tying in specifically to something that has been hidden from you, and it may be an illusion, your own illusion. It may be other people pulling the wool over your eyes or keeping things hidden, but I do feel that it's been orchestrated by Spirit, and it's been kept from you for a reason, because you needed to complete this cycle. There's been a lesson and a learning that you have needed to work through, or to what's the word? Oh gosh, just gone blank. It's destined, whatever's happened in this situation has been destiny unfolding, and it's been because you've needed to complete the cycle. And with the King of Air coming up, he's got the wisdom, the insight. With a balanced heart, he can see the truth in the situation objectively, and also he is, his heart and his mind are balanced in the situations. Whatever's been happening for you has been teaching you to find a type of balance within yourself, or balance within a relationship or friendship. So it may be that some of you have been giving too much, or some of you have been in the wrong kind of relationships, or as a result you're learning something about yourself, and the partnership relationship no longer works for you. I mean, this can be a whole lot of things, but basically what's coming through is whatever you couldn't see up until now is going to become very clear and obvious for you, and it's going to allow you to set yourself free and to move forward. And it's going to allow you to finally close a chapter in your life that has probably been playing out in different scenarios for quite some time. So I do feel that this is going to be quite liberating for you. King of Air is very balanced in his perception, so the information and epiphanies that come through for you are going to help you to find your mental balance as well as your emotional balance, if you have had any of that area of your life affected. Just feel that you're going to see everything really clearly from an objective point of view, and it's going to bring a lot of understanding and maybe even change your perception of things, and have a deeper understanding of why you attracted that situation into your life, what the learning was for you, and that you have graduated from that experience. Some of you, there's been quite a lot of mental conflict, anguish. You've been trying to figure it out, trying to make sense of it mentally, trying to find solutions, but they haven't come in yet. I do feel that they will be. Spirit are definitely surrounding you, bringing you messages of truth. Part of this experience has been about you learning to trust your intuition. And it's interesting because the moon card coming up is also to do with intuition, emotions, things that are hidden within ourselves as well. So balancing the mind and the heart is what I'm getting here. And especially with the messenger of water coming through and the high priestess. This experience that you've gone through has been about teaching you to understand how to listen to your intuition without... So sometimes we get confused and we think what we're feeling as our intuition is the truth, but actually it's like blurred by our perception and our past experiences, and we give meaning to situations that actually sometimes isn't there. So an event may happen, and then for some reason we're looking at it through our tainted glasses, and we think, oh, that's what this is about, and therefore it's like A and B equals C. But as this information starts to come to light, you're going to realize that actually A and B didn't equal C, it equaled something else. And you're going to see the truth of the situation for what it really was. And the truth of the situation was that it was leading you down this path to help you to develop a better understanding of your intuition, trusting your intuition, allowing your perception to change, because sometimes when we're only given so much information, we only see this much. So it's not like you've done anything wrong, it was just that you were only allowed to see this much, and you made your assumption, or you came to a conclusion, so that you could then take the steps forward. But now Spirit is opening that up and going, well, actually, this is what was, here's the bigger picture, and that's going to change your perception of how it led you to this point, how you made those assumptions or perceptions, how it affected your intuition, how it's allowed you to trust in Spirit. So do you feel that what Spirit are bringing is like, sometimes you're not meant to know everything, because if you did know everything, you wouldn't be on the spiritual journey. You wouldn't be getting to this point where these epiphanies are coming. You wouldn't have got to this point where you graduate in this life lesson, or part of this life lesson, so that you can move into your next cycle. I feel that whatever's happened in this situation, Spirit have led you to this place for a really good reason, and it's going to take time for you to unravel it so that it makes sense for you individually, because there's so many options that it could be. Everybody's on a different journey. everybody's got different things that they're learning at the stage, so you're going to need to discern what the truth is for you as a result of the end of the cycle coming to a close. It's definitely got to do with you trusting yourself, valuing your inner truth. It's about you understanding that you need to find your balance within the situation, or as you step forward into different other relationships. As you balance your energy, then the people that you draw towards you are going to be more in alignment with you. It's not to say that this person wasn't in alignment with you. They were obviously in alignment with you to help you to get to this point so that you can manifest something that's more in alignment with your higher self and where the next stage of this cycle is taking you. So if I just want to read the passages again: spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of transformation. So when we walk through passages of transformation, nothing is black and white, nothing is clear. So it's about, what Spirit are wanting you to do is to balance your mind and your heart and your intuition to gain the full understanding of everything that's unfolded. And when you balance all these energies, everything's going to make sense, and you're going to feel like Spirit have supported you. And maybe up until now you've kind of wondered, like, what the hell's happening and how can you lead me down this path, and then it's like this and like that. There's a reason why this is all happening, and Spirit have got your back. They are totally guiding you, and it's all going to make sense. When you come out the other side, you're going to be like, oh wow, okay, yes, if I knew that, I probably wouldn't have allowed this to happen, and probably that wouldn't have unfolded, and I wouldn't have learned this, and wouldn't have discovered this about myself, and blah de blah de blah. So you're going to come out of this experience with a deeper sense of trust in yourself, in your intuition. In the process of life, you're going to be able to fully let go of always wanting to know what the answers are, because, like, let's get real, some life just isn't like that clear. It has to be blurry so you can like lose your way and find yourself again. Oh my goodness. And that's what makes it exciting, it makes it interesting. If we did know everything, we would not be doing half the things we end up getting ourselves into. Destiny would not be at play. For some reason I want to end it there. I don't know why, so I'm going to end it there. Obviously you need to, you know what this is about, you know what you need to do. You have all the tools in your being, you have the wisdom, you connected to yourself, you connected to Spirit, you connected to intuition, and just allow it to unfold in its own natural way. So Spirit, I want to, so I'm going to do your healing empowerment, or your blessing empowerment. We see what Spirit would like to bring you as a result of achieving this breakthrough. And some of you are still going into this, some of you have come out of it, some of you are still, the information's still coming. So just take what resonates with you and leave it. What blessing would you like to bring forward for the Libra Full Moon? This is a blessing that's been gifted to you as a result of your spiritual progression. Just one card, please, Spirit. I feel too that once you find your balance, some of you who are trying to manifest money or job and those kind of things, it's just going to fall into place, and you can align with the right company in the right energies as well. So we have the crystal card, selenite, divine perfection. And we have the Archangel Melchizedek, I think that's how you pronounce it, coming through. So I'll read the empowerment for you. And it's number 4. I didn't look at the numbers this time, so anyway, obviously that wasn't important in the reading. It's number 4. I don't know if you can see that. Right. We bring you the gift of divine perfection. So Spirit are bringing you a gift. As you receive our gift, you will feel a wave of great peace move through your heart and your mind. Oh my goodness. You will know you are exactly as you were divinely designed to be, that your life is proceeding in perfect timing and that all is well. I love the synchronicity. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. If there has been a matter causing you concern, allow us to bless this situation with graceful, peaceful grace of the divine now. You shall receive the perfect resolution on that matter in accordance with unconditional love. Oh my goodness, I've gone cold. There is no need to judge yourself for any decision or choice you have ever made. And that's what I said earlier. Forgive yourself and others now. There are so many blessings for you to receive and no need for you to hold on to anything out of fear, shame, guilt, or regret. Free yourself as you surrender into realization of divine perfection. As you grow on your spiritual path, you will eventually become aware of a paradox, two apparently conflicting truths, both of which you resonate with at a deeper level. This can cause some temporary confusion until you realize they do not conflict, but actually support each other. And as I was reading that, I thought about the warrior card and the conflict card that came up. Which one is that one here? Competition card. Oh, just messing everything up. And obviously competition, conflict, that kind of thing. Okay. Where was I? Destiny. Ta-da. Oh my goodness. Right, where was I? This can cause some temporary confusion until you realize that they do not conflict, but actually support each other. On one hand, you will be seeking growth and development. You will want to fulfill your divine potential and manifest your life purpose, sacred mission, and divine destiny. This is the path of evolution, where you are willing to learn and grow through your experiences. You will feel as though you are leaving your old self behind and becoming a new version of yourself, more aligned with your inner spiritual nature and life purpose. This process may occur many times throughout the course of your lifetime. In earth medicine, the snake is considered a symbol of transformation because it sheds a skin no longer needed and emerges anew. You will feel that this is happening symbolically as you grow spiritually. Through that process of transformation, and there is the confirmation again, transformation, you will become an increasingly radiant, embodied divine being. It is similar to the acorn becoming a mighty oak tree, or the caterpillar eventually emerging as an exquisite butterfly. It is the fulfillment of your innate spiritual blueprint, and it happens as you experience change, growth, healing, and transformation. This is an authentic aspect of your spiritual path. For advanced souls capable of considerable and sometimes even radical personal transformation, much willpower, energy, and focus will go into this aspect of spiritual growth. This is as it should be. Those capable of growth have developed that spiritual ability over lifetimes. To engage fully with your potential for spiritual growth and personal transformation, or inspire others with what is possible whilst bringing you deep, soul-satisfying joy. However, there is a second truth on the spiritual path that applies to all beings, even those gifted with the ability to transform themselves. The second truth is perfection. There is nothing to do, no change to go through, no healing that needs to take place, because in the inner truth of your nature, you are already divine, whole, and perfect. Where evolution is based on the principle of progress, perfection is based on the principle of divine wholeness, which has been and always shall be complete. According to the truth of perfection, there is nothing to fight, and nothing to resist, only the miracle of love's creation to witness in all its wild beauty and deep mystery. So does this mean you should not attempt to evolve? That you should give up your personal growth and your spiritual development work and simply be as you are in utter bliss? Actually, you are here to live the divine paradox of both these truths. Use the inner knowing of the divine wholeness of you to bring you peace as you evolve and grow on your divine path. Evolution is ultimately part of the perfection of the divine plan. As you grow, you become more able to realize the perfection. Lost the plot, hold on. Turn the page. Start again. As you grow, you become more able to realize the perfection of your innate spiritual nature. If you forget about the underlying perfection, you may unnecessarily feel panic, overwhelm, fatigue, or even depression and despair when you hit a challenge on your personal journey. You may worry that you are failing, running out of time, or doing something wrong. You forget that you are a divine being taking a journey and instead become unnecessarily worried. You are encouraged to grow and transform to the best of your ability, whilst also feeling a restful peace deep inside that sustains you with trust, comfort, reassurance that all of life, including you, is held in the grace of divine perfection. Oh, got shivers again. If there is a part of your body, personality, or mind that is bothering you, or a situation in your life that seems to be broken, or that you fear is out of alignment with divine will, take comfort in the message from this oracle now. What is happening is all part of the divine plan, including the things you might think are not particularly spiritual, or are just silly or foolish. As part of the plan for all of life includes the expression of divine perfection, so too shall whatever growth, healing, or evolution is required be part of the experience of whatever is bothering you. If that is not happening yet, or at least you cannot see that this is happening yet, do the healing process and trust. Divine perfection is without exception. I love that. Divine protection is without exception. Absolutely all of life, creation, and experience shall be blessed by this grace. How cool. Okay, so I'm going to read the healing process. I call upon the crystal angel of selenite and archangel Melchizedek, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of perfection. May all beings find comfort in the inner truth of their divine perfection. May divine love discover itself in all beings, awakening to a realization of eternal peace and divine perfection. May there be comfort and peace in the hearts of all beings, through divine mercy and my own free will, so be it. So you can visualize the card, I'll hold it up again, resting on your third eye chakra, and then say this bit. I choose of my own free will to honor and express my ability to evolve spiritually with peace in my heart, accepting that the perfection of divine love is always whole and shining within me. May those that love me unconditionally assist me in sustaining serenity within my being as I take my journey of personal and spiritual growth in this lifetime. May divine perfection reveal itself to me through unconditional love and compassion. So be it. And then if you want to say a prayer for others, may divine perfection shine its loving light for all to see. May all beings be happy and free according to divine love, so be it. And then we'll close the reading today with affirmation. I feel the serenity of my spirit and the courage of my heart as divine perfection expresses itself through me in all ways. Namaste. Thank you, Spirit. So, those of you who have felt brave enough to click on this reading, that is a beautiful, beautiful gift that Spirit are bringing forward for you. The gift of divine perfection. And I feel once you can see the truth, this is going to just help you dissipate any concerns that you had about the situation that's currently on its completion cycle, and is going to rebirth you into a beautiful aspect of yourself and truth and your divine connection at a much deeper level. So I wish you all the best of luck, love and light. Do leave a comment if you wish, if this resonates with you, and take care. God bless.